Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and I have another layout for my traveler's notebook that I shared last time, and I hope you guys are excited because we're using the Pink Fresh Studio Noteworthy collection again. I'll have this link down below. There's only a few bits and pieces left of it across the internet, so if you're interested in it, grab it now before it's gone. It is the cutest spring collection and it works really well for these photos. So last time I scrapbooked some more colorful photos from this adventure that we took to a nature preserve in Orlando, and now I have more of these like green, blue, natural colors that I'm working with. So this will be more of a blue and green themed spread. So really showing you how you can use something, same collection, but get different results with it. So right now I'm sifting through the ephemera, which again, so stinking cute. I don't know what it is about Pink Fresh Studio, but they've won me over almost every collection. I love something they've put out, and I'm excited to, again, be using the Noteworthy collection. Here's where I'm trying to bring in pink when I don't really need to, but there's so many cute pink elements here. And then I spot the yellow and I'm like, okay, swapping the pink purple out for the yellow because it's going to be such a cute pop of color between the greens and blues. And there's a slight tinge of yellow on several of the lily pads there on the left-hand side. So luckily we didn't see anything too crazy this particular trip, but we've been out here before and there are ginormous spiders you can find out on the lily pads, which luckily we did not see. However, I did still see a frog, so it was a good trip nonetheless. I want to sort of create a journaling spot in the bottom right on this side, as I did on the previous page. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll have it linked down below. And you can get more details over on my blog if you're interested at grayflorals.com. But I really wanted to balance these two sides out. So since the left side will have two photos, I want to make sure the right side has some breathing room, but still has substantial amount of stuff over there. So that's why the journaling will be housed over there and have its little home over there. So I thought that would work out nicely with that little blue ticket I'd pulled out. It says one of a kind, which this is a very beautiful place, and I would consider it one of a kind, but I do wish it was almost more of a nature theme like the left-hand die cuts are. So I have obviously that plant, little cut off there, some leaves, and then it says fresh air, which is obviously perfect for a little nature page that we're working on today. As you guys might remember, although this is a very spring-themed page, this is actually my Florida Fall Traveler's Notebook. Yes, this is what fall looks like in Florida. Tank tops, hiking, all the fun things, and a lot of green, which is usually, it's in the fall color palette, but usually you're looking at the reds and oranges. It just doesn't really jive with this, so I went for that spring look instead, and I think it worked out really well. And when it comes to die cuts like these that have like more intricate pieces, I like to use some liquid adhesive as well as some tape adhesive, so doing a nice combo there to make sure they stick down really nicely. I actually opened up an older traveler's notebook that I completed and noticed that a lot of the pages sort of do get warped over time, not because of the adhesive or anything, but just because I make such large traveler's notebooks. A lot of mine don't lay flat in the end. They're actually quite rounded. So some of the pages are sort of rounded in that way and they sort of hold that shape over time, but it still works. Nothing's damaged. It still looks adorable. But I'm really happy to have some other projects. And I think Traveler's Notebook is definitely something that I'm looking forward to keeping on with the future of different seasons, different holidays, whatever it may be. And I think it'll be really fun to have sort of these smaller handheld forms of capturing a little bit of a memory here and there. So excited to have this one. Now I did put this photo down very crooked, and these are very thin Traveler's Notebook pages. They're not like a watercolor book or anything like that. So I needed to be very careful with prying it back up and then gluing it back down. Luckily everything worked out, but you cannot trust the inside edge of the Traveler's Notebook because the staples sort of bend the page a little bit. So I needed to look at the right hand side where the flat edge is there, and I lined it up a bit more better. And as you can tell, I didn't use any papers on this, which goes to show you can do a really simplistic look with just ephemera and a sticker sheet. And I also included some washi tape and a sticker book, but other than that, really just simple overall. No paper involved, which is funny because I definitely have the most paper ever and should be using paper on every page, but nonetheless, a page is done and I'm excited about it. And I really adored this floral cluster that was in the ephemera set. It is so stinking cute. And it does bring in a couple pops of pink, but I didn't mind that comparatively to the bright pop of yellow, which I thought worked really well with sort of this yellow accent I'm doing with the polka dot washi tape, that sticker on the left-hand side. It just really worked out in the end. I did not really like the extra space here that I made between the photo and the ticket for journaling. I think it's a little bit too big of a gap for me to leave it that way, so I'm kind of testing some different things to see where they'll fit. I have this little green guy here that says here and now, and this page ends up being pretty text heavy. I have the title up there that says best part of today, up of the right photo. The left hand side is fresh air, and then bottom left I have a little phrase sticker that says simple and sweet. And of course the bottom right will be the journaling, and it says one of a kind. So really I'm just trying to audition some pieces. This one luckily fits. I like that it pulls in the roundness from the accent on the left hand side, as well as the same cursive font. I really like that about it. It's nice that it has that sort of repetition across both pages. But like I said, I did want to bring in one more thing or two from my sticker book to continue from last page that we had shared. I wanted to include a couple more of these stickers. This little bird helps fill in a little bit more of the space. Now I know there's other birds in here, so I was sort of auditioning a couple of them. I have this little guy, a little chickadee. He turned out to be perfect because he also has pink little rosy cheeks, which matches the little blush pink in the flower cluster on that side too. So it really worked out that this Maggie Home sticker book that I've had for ages is yet the one I turn to the most. I feel like I try to use it on every project because it has so many small bits and pieces, and it just works out so well. And hopefully you guys think so too, because I'm not going to stop using this little guy. I absolutely adore it. And here's where I start bringing in a little bit of the gold. Now I do think I didn't need to on this particular page, but I thought I'd include it since that was the metallic accent on the previous page that we had done for these photos. So I pull in some of the gold foil hearts, some of the foil word stickers, and just add little bits here and there. Again, just for that little pop of shine and shimmer. I think it's perfect to add a tiny bit without being too much, too overwhelming, and again, help bringing in something that catches your eye, moves a little bit of the flashing light when you're looking at a page. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this process. I'm going to be sharing some up-close looks at it now so you can see all the detail, but I had a lot of fun with this one, again, with the Pink Fresh Studio Noteworthy Collection. An oldie but a goodie. Let me know if you have it in your stash in the comments down below, and maybe I'll bring it back for some 12 by 12 pages. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, so you don't miss out on future process videos and adventures to come. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you'll be back for more Traveler's Notebook process videos soon. Bye, guys.